Hello, everyone! Welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, your guardian, your high remembrancer, arbiter, reminiscing bard of Twilight, and so much more. Hold on. And as of right now, Wandering Man-at-Arms. Wandering Man-at-Arms in Bohemia. Hope y'all are doing well today. Wait, this save contains the mods. I don't have any mods. The hell are you talking about? Okay, whatever. Anyway, we're just gonna continue from where we left off. Hello, Vim. Hello, Red Mage. Hello, Cheshire. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I hope you're all excited. We've got a lot to do today. I'm gonna do some more side quests, but then we're gonna focus on the plot because I've been kind of dancing around it, so it's time to get back to it. I'm glad to be back here. And this is good. I mean, it's a medieval RPG, but it's relaxing-ish because tomorrow is Doom. And lots of it. So got to eat some spaghetti. Nice. What kind of sauce? Because remember, spaghetti is the pasta. What kind of sauce? All right. So what were we up to? Give me a second. Let's see. Let me check my thing here. Red sauce. Nice. All right, let's see. So, here is the map. All right, I remember I did my laundry, so my armor and my stuff is clean. So, what to do now? There are a few side quests around. Probably what we're gonna go do is we'll head to whatever's going on over here at Wasoka. And then after that, we'll mount up and eventually we need to come back to Kutenburg because we got some stuff to do. Yeah, all my stuff's clean, well polished, so let's ride. Hey, Deadlord, how you doing? Playing RimWorld. I've heard people tell me that I should get into RimWorld, but honestly, it looks really complicated. Let's see, one of my pawns only 1% above the infection. Well, smartest thing to do would be to put them down before the infection takes hold. Remember, they get infected, it's even harder to put them... Oh, wait, I hope you're... Oh, wait, you're not talking about zombies, I bet. You're probably talking about something else. I was about to say, if it's a zombie infection, put them down now, because you'll take even more ammunition to put them down later. On the road stands a man. His eyes bear a smug grin, and he holds a weapon. He wears assorted armor, most of which doesn't match, and gestures for you to stop. Okay. Are you trying to hold me up?
Hey, I'd like a word.
How are you? And what do you need?
To have a little chat with you. Come here. Now listen here. I have decided to sell an apple. And you have decided to buy it. You got that?
How much?
For you, next to nothing.
Okay.
All right. I'll buy it.
I knew no one could turn this down. Christ, that was such a great... I hope this job's quick. We don't like...
So, as y'all can probably tell, I just got mugged. But you see...
Drags on too long, usually spells trouble. Too dry. Like that time when we held up them charcoal burners. And before we could shake them down, that knight showed up.
Aye, that nutty knight. Bastard.
Hey, Grinex. And if y'all are wondering why I'm doing this, this is how you get your sneak up. And you see, they basically held me up and made me pay 100 groschen for that apple, because otherwise they would have jumped me. Unfortunately for them, I don't take kindly to being robbed. Wonder how long it'll take to notice that their friend's gone. You picked the wrong man, fool.
Huh? Fucker! I've been waiting for you.
I want my money back.
No, you don't.
Here we go. Now, about my money. Yep. Thank you. And I could take your stuff, but I don't need it. Besides, someone's gonna come by tomorrow and come by later and find your corpses. Let that be a lesson. They could tell everyone else what they saw here. Let's see. I got a ton of perk points. Stealth. Let's see. Let's do one way or another, which makes it easier for me to fight people in them warfares. Let's see. I don't know if we can... Oh, we're almost maxed out. Let's see. There we go. Almost maxed out warfare, which is great. Anyway, come on, Pebbles. Those idiots. Someone will find their bodies. And I made a profit, which makes it even better. I got like 30 more groschen out of that.
Go, quick.
Whoa!
Someone's been pampering this horse.
Oh, you're right about that. But by pampering her and taking care of her, she basically becomes one of the if not the best horses in the game. So, yeah, worth it. Now then, supposed to be a side quest around here somewhere.
Who are you? Can't you people leave me alone? My face is still swollen from the last time.
Hold on. Are you Pavel?
That depends. Who's asking?
Henry, you don't have to be afraid of me.
He said covered in blood. I don't know if y'all can see it because of the low light and everything, but I am covered in blood.
I'm Pavel. And you really weren't sent by Pevets?
I don't know any Pivets. The innkeeper in Miskovitz told me about you. He said someone gave you a right battering. Was that this Pivets?
He didn't do it himself. It was his father's men. He wouldn't get his hands dirty when he's got a rich pa, would he? His father's men. Pevets is the son of the richest farmer in the village.
So what's between the two of you? Why would he send me to you? Or anyone?
Well, he threatened he'd have me whipped if I
If you what?
didn't stay away from Ursula.
And who's this Ursula?
The sweetest girl in the village. And And she's really pretty.
And you like Ursula?
Who wouldn't? Only, I don't know.
You don't know what?
Uh, it's all the same to you anyway. I'm very fond of her. You'll find no lass with such a big heart for miles around.
And does she feel the same way about you?
Aye, I think so.
So why doesn't Pivets want you to court Ursula?
Because he's
Because her pa promised her hand in
there. It
marriage
is,
to him.
of course.
So he behaves like she's already his. But he doesn't deserve her.
You think?
He's a heartless bastard.
Okay, but do you have proof of that?
Why would you do what Pivets tells you?
I've got no choice. He's right.
Oh no!
I'm just a hired hand. While he's the son of the richest farmer in the village.
Okay, so well, he can't ask for her hand because she's already been promised to somebody. Still,
So why don't you try to win Ursula's hand? If she likes you too.
I haven't a chance. A poor peasant like me. I sleep on straw in the barn.
well, you got to do something about it then.
So stop whining and do something about it.
That's just what I'm doing. I'm saving all my coins so I can apprentice myself to a local cobbler. But it takes time. And Ursula is already promised to Pivets. The only way it could change is if people started to see Pivets differently.
How do you mean?
Like if he killed someone or robbed people in the village. What do I know?
If it turned out he was a thief?
Probably. And the main thing is, Ursula would turn against him. She's as honest as a saint. But why would he steal? He has everything he needs.
So,
He wouldn't. Not him.
Are you saying I do it and let him take the blame? But that's a sin.
I am not Catholic, so I don't know what a venial sin is. I do not know what that means. I know that there's like mortal sins, which can by Catholic belief can't be forgiven. But a venial sin. I wish my friend Nick was here. Nick is Catholic and he would know. I'm pretty sure it means like I don't know if it means minor. Hold on. Venial sins are sins which, though they in themselves merit eternal death, are daily forgiven to the believer. Okay. That still doesn't make it right. But,
That's only a venial sin. And with good intentions, too. That's easily forgiven.
I suppose that's true. Maybe it's not such a bad idea after all. Nothing will happen to Pivets if he's from a rich family. But he'll lose Ursula. And it'll give me time to earn enough for her dad to let me marry her. But I live here. If I get caught, they'll make me an outcast and I have nowhere else to go.
I'll gladly do it.
You will?
Sure. Only I don't know what's worth stealing around here.
I can help you with that. For the whole village to turn against Pivets, every family would have to be robbed.
And who's living here?
Father Anthony, the parish priest, Ursula's family, the Vimola.
whoa, hold on. Okay. I'm pretty sure just stealing from the priest alone during this time and age would be enough. Why does it have to be everyone?
What should I steal from the priest?
Father Anthony? Maybe this manuscript he's been writing for ages.
Where is your priest rectory?
The rectory is the cottage by the church.
What's the book?
I don't know. I can't read.
Alchemy?
That's it.
All right.
What should I steal from Ursula?
I suppose, her Ma's rosary. It looks valuable.
And where did...
Ursula lives in the...
Okay.
If I'm going to take...
She does.
All right. And what can I take from the Vimolas?
What can I take from the Vamolas?
I can tell you exactly. Besides, well, the younger brother is...
Thanks.
I don't know. He had...
Had?
Aye.
So someone else?
It's possible, but he might have just lost it. Although, young Vamola claims a magpie stole it.
A magpie? Well...
None of us believe him. but it's not in the...
All right. And you wouldn't know.
I don't know. Young Ve...
Where's
That one is
Okay.
And can you?
in the pot.
What can I steal from old Bahushka?
Her silver ring. But watch out. She's a bit of a crackpot.
A crackpot.
Aye. She bakes pies all day.
And then forgets she did it and bakes more. Oh no.
And when I've got all the loot,
You haven't got anything yet. Here's the key. And when...
sure.
And most importantly,
Don't worry.
farewell.
Poor old lady's got Alzheimer's. Oh no.
I just want to be sure nobody finds out.
I wonder if I should talk to them and see how she feels about it. Because if she's okay with getting married to that guy, well, I feel bad for the guy we just talked to, but if she wants to get married to Pavets, that's her prerogative. Need to find a trough to get clean at. I'm covered in blood. There we go. There we go. Now I'm more presentable. See, do I have any fox potion on me? I do. Lovely.
You're always welcome here.
All right, let's find where her house is. Let's see. All right, so this is their house. Ursula's house. If we can meet Ursula, we could probably talk to her. Because I want to get her input. If she's unhappy with the way things are going, then her father really should do something about it. But again, who knows? Got some nice herbs around here. Is this St. John's wort? Nope. They were growing nettle over there, or rather nettle was growing there, which is always good.
I think this calls for a little history lesson.
Would stealing from the priest in this game's time be punishable by death? Maybe depends. Depends on how severe it was. Granted, doing anything against the church would be a big fat no-no. At best, you would probably... Oh, sorry. At best, you'd probably be branded. Because, yes, they still do brand people in this time and age. You'd be branded and marked as, like, a heretic or, like, a horrible sinner for stealing from a church, of all things. And maybe at worst, you'd die. But that probably is only going to happen if you kill someone. Death is one of those things. Punishable by death offenses are very, like, they're not rare. But you'd have to do something heinous, like, to die. Like, usually it's murder, for example, or stuff like that. But if you get caught stealing from a church, well, maybe if the priest has mercy on you, maybe you'll get put in the stocks, maybe humiliated, and then have to do some service to the church or to the community. But yeah, you'll probably get branded, more than likely. And again, brands, if they don't heal properly, everyone in the world, when they see you, will know that you're a criminal, which is never good. Oop. How did they get into the house? Like... Oh, it's still early. They probably haven't come out yet. Well, in the meantime, let me change into my sneaking clothes. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Alright, and we are looking for... We need to steal the book from Father Anthony. Ba-dum-dum-dum. Dun-dun, 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 na-na-na-na-na. Good dog.
What are you barking for?
Oh, his dogs are alerting him. Hmm.
I hope he wasn't chasing anyone's chickens again.
And we're gonna hide in here for a bit. At least till he leaves. He's got a drying rack, which is cool. Let's see, what I want to do is wait for him to leave his house, and then we can sneak around a bit. And I know the perfect thing we can do to pass the time, but, let's see. Oh, you can't read here. I was going to say, let me read here until he leaves, but no. Ain't gonna work. That too, Bow and Terra, but I don't think they do that here. You might get thrown in prison, though, for a bit. Oh, he's leaving. Heard him say he needs to get going, so let's see if he can't... See if he, wait for him to leave. If he leaves.
Damn it! That door's supposed to be closed.
Ah, shoot the door. But it's okay, this one's...
I'll find you, don't you worry. Are you really going to make me look for you? And for something so stupid, no less.
Look for who? There's no one here.
Now, why is this open?
I'm probably driving him insane. Because he's going around having to shut all his doors.
Out here.
Sorry. Here, I was thinking he wouldn't notice us, but he did. Damn it. All right.
You see? It didn't even hurt.
Well, I'm just going to sit here and read my book for a while then. There we go. Hopefully he'll leave his house and then we can get in there. There we go. I got 2 perk points out of that. Nice. Let's see. For scholarship, which is always good. I know how to read. And then alchemy. Let's see, poison specialist. Let's see. Okay, he's outside. Let's get that manuscript. Yoink. All right, we're good. No. A manuscript. I'll steal it! No one will ever know! All right. Sorry, that wasn't very good delivery. I can't do the sounds like Mel Blanc can and all that stuff. That'll hurt my throat. All right, let me get into something more presentable. Oh, that's Ursula.
Do you know Pavel?
Pavel, who works for the Vemolas. Of course I know him. But who are you?
Henry.
And what have you got to do with Pavel?
I'm a friend of his.
I'm a friend of Pavel's.
I'm surprised he never told me about you.
Whereas he's told me all about you.
Really? What did he tell you?
He told me you were the nicest person he'd ever met.
Uh-huh. That's sweet of him. The silly thing. So what else did Pavel tell you?
And he thinks he's fond of you. Well, I think he's fond of you.
I think Pavel is very fond of you.
Aren't you the gossip? What would Pavel say if he heard you now?
I'm not saying anything you don't know already.
No, you're not.
And don't you care for Pavel?
Like I would tell a complete stranger.
Pavel thinks you do.
The cheeky fella.
I hear your hand is promised to young Pivets.
That's true. Pa arranged it with his family.
And you want to marry Pivets?
I think you're the first one to ask me that.
Oh.
But maybe I'll be happy with him in the end.
Even when you know what he's really like?
And you know about him?
From what I've heard, he doesn't sound like a good man to me.
Let's see.
I know it's not much to go on, but I don't have a good feeling about him. If you're so fond of each other, why don't you marry Pavel?
Excuse me?
Was I a bit too...
I should think so.
But...
As if...
Because Pavel is poor.
Yes, but Pa doesn't mean it badly. He wants me to be better off than him and Ma. We're not exactly poor, but Ma and Pa have to work all the hours God sends to give us a decent life.
I can understand that.
I'm glad.
I'll be going. But now I can see why Pavel is so smitten.
Ah, away with you. God be with you.
Interesting. So she does like him, but... And it's not... Her father's not being a dick. It's just he's looking out for her and wants her to be better off than what they've got. Fair enough. But if the guy she's marrying is a dickhead, then maybe we've got a problem. Again, I would need to meet this guy for myself, though. And maybe we should go do that. Should meet him first before I, like, cast judgment. Got it. Aha! There's the medallion.
Was that magpie that took it? Nowadays, you can't even trust God's creatures.
I mean, well, no, because magpies are not God's creatures. Magpies are little spawns of Satan that steal shit. So it has nothing to do with God trusting God's creatures, because again, magpies are not God's creatures. And even if they were, I'm pretty sure they have a little bit of corruption in them. So, All right, well, while we're here, let's go talk to Miss Bahushka. Says she's crazy. Oop. Private area. She was... Wait, is that her? No, that's, No, this is a smokehouse. And a drying rack. I'd like to meet this Bahushka. See if she's really as crazy as we think. This is her house. Hello? Oh.
I always put it on the table, but it ain't there.
Ma'am? Well, yes, knocking exists, but I don't think she's coming out of her house. Hello?
Now, where did I put that ring? Oh, surely I haven't lost it.
Excuse me. Hello? Ma'am? Hello?
Housekeeping?
Yeah, housekeeping! Miss Bahushka. Oh. Ma'am? Are you okay?
Francis, is that you?
No, ma'am.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
I'm sorry about that. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Last time I saw it was when I was making the dough. Francis?
You're mistaken.
I feel really bad because like she's probably got Alzheimer's or dementia and her eyesight's bad. I don't like this. What do we need from her? Steal her ring? Likely she takes the ring off while she's working. But she doesn't know where she put it, though. This seems really fucked up. I also don't know who Francis is. If it's like her husband or her son.
Now, where did I put that ring? Oh, surely I haven't lost it.
Is Francis her husband or her son? I wonder. Let's check. If it's her husband, then I don't know.
Is that you, Francis?
Who else?
Oh, but it's good you're here. I just baked some pies, so have some while they're fresh. I made your favorite too. Poppy seed.
I couldn't ask for a better wife.
You flatterer.
Hold on.
Ominous.
So, let me explain why that's not good. Okay. For those who don't know, poppy seeds are, poppy seeds, are an opioid. In large quantities, poppy seeds are capable of are an opioid. So opium is made from poppies. Like straight opium. So, this woman, if that's the kind of pie she bakes all the time, and one person was consuming a lot of that, especially back in the old days, I don't want to point fingers, but her husband may have, died from an overdose. Because remember, it's been proven by the Mythbusters and other people that if you consume enough poppy seeds today, you can pass a drug. You will literally be flagged at a drug test for opium usage because of the way they are. So, I also don't like the way she said poppy seeds. It made me think that she was trying to murder someone. I wonder where the ring went. She's, like you said, she takes it off to bake. Unless...
Now, where did I put that ring? Oh, surely I haven't lost it.
I'm wondering if we bite into it, will it have the ring in there? That'd be really messed up, but it'd be funny.
Ow!
Ha!
Here it is.
I called it!
Shiny little bugger.
I called it!
Daft old crone really did bake it into a pie.
Ha! I'm a genius! I knew it! I was like, well, okay. She's supposed to take it off when she bakes, but she's also really forgetful. I guarantee you it's in a pie.
I took it off when I was making the dough.
That probably really hurt Henry's teeth, though. Ugh. I can't imagine biting it. I can't imagine biting into something like that. Actually, I can. Actually, fun fact: if you ever meet me in real life, I have a chipped tooth. It's not really that noticeable. It just makes one of my incisors look more like a fang because of where it chipped. But basically, I was eating one night. This is like years ago, and I accidentally bit down too hard on a fork, and it actually cracked my. It actually broke off a part of my tooth. I'm good though. Don't worry.
Greetings. Farewell, my friend.
This could use some
Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
I'll have a look at...
I'll have a look at the wares. Some nice stuff.
What can you do, sir?
What do you think of Pavel?
Clever lad. Hard working. He once confided in me that he wanted to become a cobbler. If times weren't so hard and my brother allowed it, but it just isn't possible.
How satisfied are you with your hired hand, Pavel?
Pavel? He's not a bad hand. He's just always trying to get my brother to take him as an apprentice. Says he wants to be a cobbler. Whoever heard of a hired hand becoming a cobbler? He'd do better if he ate less and worked harder.
Thanks.
Farewell.
Don't need to be such an asshole about it. Damn. Tell us how you really feel, boomer. Alright, let's see. Steal shoes from Vizmola the cobbler. All right, well, if I was a cobbler, where would I put a set of... There. They're in here, obviously. But I can't go in there right now because they'll definitely spot me. So... guess we'll just wait a bit.
That's odd. Who opened this? Shit. I better look around the house to see if anything's missing.
All right, well, he's definitely going to be patrolling for a bit. So what we need to do is we need to chill for come back tonight. Because they'll both be asleep in that room with the door shut, and we'll easily be able to get in here and get the shoes. I wonder if they have an inn around here. I would very much like that. Also, if y'all are wondering why all the clouds are gone now, it's one of the perks I got fully reveals the map. So we can check everything out. this cool stuff I want to look at later. All right, I don't know if they have... I don't think they have an inn here, which sucks. But that's fine. We can go check out that abandoned barn and come back tonight.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not?
I'll also drink some cockerel potion to get my my energy up because I don't want to pass out. All right, let's see. All right, full speed ahead, straight ahead to that abandoned barn in the distance. Yeah.
Quick, go.
Also, just as a reminder to what was that? It? Yeah, that's it. Also, as a reminder to anyone who donned the armor and the cape of a helldiver, don't forget you should be reporting for duty today. Last I heard, the Illuminates are within spitting distance of Super Earth, and it has basically been confirmed that they will get to Super Earth. All you can do is slow them down. So if I were you, I'd be getting on that. Not now, of course, but later. The Ministry of Truth approves my messages. At least I think they would. Alright, we checked out the barn. What else can we check out? We've got time till tonight. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Hatch with a skeleton along with a sacred stone and a sacred tree. A water hole. Ahsoka Spring. Boar hunting spot, skill teacher, more camps. Plenty of cool stuff to check out. Oh yeah, I'm with you, Biscuit. My suit's a few sizes smaller than I remember it being. They can make adjustments. All right. Let's go check this out. This hatch with a skeleton, as it says. Jump the fence. Good girl. Do it again. There you go. I'm going the wrong way. Once more. Okay, whoa, easy, easy. Let's see. Should be close. Yeah, have you asked Biscuit or I? We have magic and abilities. We can resize everything for you. Heck, maybe if you're too big, they'll just constantly drop you in a mech suit. That'll be fine. All right, let's see. Right over here, apparently. Hatch with a skeleton. Skeleton. Yeah, use your words, Zaruk. Hatch with a skeleton. Skeleton! Why? I keep saying skeleton. No, hatch with a skeleton. I don't see any hatches. Oh. That's not a hatch. That's a trap. Yeah, that's a trap. That's an animal trap. So there's the hatch. Where's the skeleton? It's like a trapdoor hatch for animals. So where's the skeleton? Oh. Oh. Weird. I mean, if it's a bleached bone skeleton, it'd be pretty easy to stick out, honestly. Looks like part of the forest has been cleared. So whoever was here must have been clearing it and then died. Oh well. We're nearby another point, so... Sacred Rock, it says. I'd much rather find like a sacred sword or something, because I know in the first game you could find like mythical things like Excalibur, the Sword of Roland, and stuff like that. Sacred Stone. Oh, I know why it's sacred. The old religions. I have a thing about this in my codex. Hang on. See these carvings right here? Let me show you. Where is it? It's either like under paganism or old gods. Hang on. There it is. Paganism. Pagan traditions persisted in the Czech lands even after the adoption of Christianity, mainly in the form of folk customs and traditions. These included elements from Celtic, Germanic, and Slavic cultures, and the various influences mixed and increasingly adapted to Christianity over time. Some customs remained in their original form, such as folk superstitions and poems. Others disappeared completely under the pressure of the Christian church. Paganism in Slavic lands survived in the motifs of jewelry and object decoration, in folk healing, or in the form of festivals, the winter and summer solstices, Carnival, Easter, Walpurgis Night, Midsummer, All Souls Day, Advent, and Christmas all mirror original pagan celebrations, but were renamed and their meanings adapted to Christianity. So yeah, the solstices, Carnival, Easter, Walpurgis Night, Midsummer, All Souls Day, those were all originally pagan holidays. By the way, bonus points to anyone who can tell me what pagan holiday Christmas was adapted from. My community is very smart. Y'all should know this. Yeah, there are a few, but there's a main one.
Old place. From an old time.
Yep. Wow. It's a shame, really. Here's the thing. As a man of God myself, I don't agree with paganism, but I respect the culture and the beliefs that came with it. This was a culture. These were people who kept a culture and a belief alive for who knows how long. And suddenly, here comes Christianity, basically telling them adapt or get rid of it. There's still practitioners today, but a lot of the culture's been lost or adapted. It's a shame, really. Because I'm curious what all the bones are for. I wonder what they mean. Like, why is that, what's in that is that a bird? Or something? And, like, there's an offering here. I want to know more about this, Yuletide is part of it. It's also Saturnalia, or Saturnalia. Io Saturnalia. A wolf hunting spot. If we wanted to hunt wolves, I guess. I don't hunt wolves. The forest has many wolves in it, and I don't hunt them. They're protective. Besides, why would you want to hunt something that does a lot of good for you? A lot of interesting places on here I want to check out.
I think this calls for a little history lesson.
What is Walpurgis Knot? I've never heard of that. I never have. I have no idea what that is. That's why I'm curious. I was like, Walpurgis Night or Walpurgis Nicked. I have never heard of that. Yeah, I've never heard of that ever. I'm gonna have to look that up in a second because yeah, I have never heard of that. Hi, Amina. Hello.
Show love 100. Hello, my love. Hi everyone. Tilda. It's the Witch Night Holy Day. Hype love 1. Hype love 1.
Oh.
Zaruk W smile. Zaruk George. Zaruk hug.
Well, no, Amina just told us it's the Witch Night Holy Day. Thank you, Amina. Isn't my wife so damn smart? So yeah, there's your answer right there. Thank you, Amina. You're a genius. Well, we've got time till tonight, so let's keep going. Yes, Saint. Yeah, that's where the idea comes from. Yes. Or what it became, I guess. All right, I want to check out some of these places, so we're going to ride hard and ride fast to these various locations. Let's ride to, actually, no. But yeah, let's ride to, Ahsoka, and then we're going to take the road and head to that really cool view. Ah, I see. Well, thank you, Amina. My wife is so smart. All right, left. Come on, Pebbles. Thank you for the care package. Ah, it's a stretch, a posture check, and a drink. Let's go check out the spring.
Go!
There it is. Well, somebody had a camp here. Recently, it looks like. Smoke still coming from the fire. Bread still fresh. Wonder what happened. Yeah, here's a natural spring. Right? They just did a quick search. 30th of April is the burning of the witches, or the witches in the Czech Republic. Huge bonfires up to 26 feet tall with a witch figure are built and burnt in the evening. Preferably on top of hills. Young people are gathered around in sudden black and dense smoke formations are cheered as a witch flying away. An effigy of a witch is held up and thrown into a bonfire to burn. Okay. That's, And I thought burning the weird straw goat was weird. Which, by the way, fun fact, burning the straw goat is illegal, by the way. You're not supposed to do that. Alright, we check that. Let's go check out the view.
Quick!
Apparently you can get a really cool view of Sukdal. Or Suchdal, however they say it.
Go!
Yeah, but people do burn down the straw goat. Yeah, because it's a tradition. Or they try to, yes.
Quick! Go! Go! Car!
Pretty sure I'm on the right path. Yep. You got a really good view of things from up here. Look at that. And remember, this is kind of like Breath of the Wild, where if you can see the building, you can go to it. You even see the castle in the distance back there. Right there. Where I've got my cursor. Alright. Next. Let's see. An overgrown quarry. I am curious what that... I think I know what that looks like, but I still want to check it out. Fortunately, my add checkpoint button is broken. And I don't know why. It's been like that for a while. Yeah, we want to ride straight ahead. Don't touch the cows. They're not mine.
Quick! Quick!
But yeah, we'll ride straight ahead. We'll check out some more of these spots, and then we'll focus on the quest. Or actually, we need to go back to the town before nightfall so we can steal everything we need to. But first, I want to check out some of these spots. Because there's always cool stuff in some of these spots. Moo to you too. Right, straight ahead, through the woods.
Quick!
Over the river and through the woods to the overgrown quarry we go. Well, I wish more people were like us, Lich King. I really do. You meet so few people like that nowadays. But then again, if they like history, it's different. If they never liked history, then of course they're not going to like culture. And yeah, get yourself a new controller, Biscuit. You can't play Warframe without a controller. Oh, sorry.
Whoa! Whoa!
Excuse me, sir.
In God's name! Take that! Burn in hell! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Got him. Thanks for the money. Oh, shit. No wonder the quarry's overgrown. Some dude died. Oh. Never mind, he was killed. Hang on. He was shot with arrows. I wonder... It might have been a raid. It might have been a Cuman raid. They attacked them while they were working. Some people scrambled for cover. And I'm wondering, like... As you can see, there's blood right here. So either he tried to, like... you know, he tried to crawl up or something, and because there's a handprint there. I'm wondering, like, was he dead before he hit the, like, did he hit his head and that killed him? Or hold on, let's see. Wow, that's a stash right there. So yeah, that's why the quarry's abandoned. He got shot and fell. Must have been recently, though, because the fact that the water's still red, well, there's no flowing water here, so of course it's still going to be stained red. But he doesn't look like he's rotting or bloated, though, so it must have happened recently. Ow. Come on, you. No sense leaving you here. We can't dig graves for people yet, which kind of upsets me. I kind of wish we could just dig graves for the bodies we find, but no luck. Here you go. So we found a lot of money in there, curiously. All right, next up. The Raborsch Spring, nah. 2 dead trees. The dam. Yeah, let's go check out the dam and the flooded, the dam and a flooded cottage. Yeah, best to let nature create the grave. Yep. Or have animals eat the body. All right, so we need to ride out of here and get onto the path. All right. So straight ahead until we hit this path, and then turn left onto it.
Quick!
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh no, I thought that was a burial site. No, that's that's where they put straw or hay.
Go!
All right, here's the path. So turn left. All right, let's see. We ride for a bit, and then we should turn. Once we pass by the camp on the road, we'll know we're getting close, because there's a fork. But for now, we ride hard.
Whoa.
Sir, what are you doing just wandering around by yourself in the rain?
Greetings, my friend.
I'd rather hear if you've seen anything of interest on your travels.
I've seen things.
Try me.
All right. So in Pilsen, I heard 2 fellas found some treasure. Do you believe me?
Why wouldn't I? Anything's possible.
Rumor has it they were in an abandoned shack in the woods. I don't know what they were doing there, but no matter. And
Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not?
Oh, he's only selling boots.
I'd best be on my way.
Go!
Hey, Sai, how you doing, bud? There should be a camp on the road coming up. As for who's in it, here it is.
Whoa.
Let's see who's in it. No one. It's a bed. Well, no, there's a bed right there. Might be this woman.
Whoa.
This horse wasn't cheap, that's for sure.
Oh, she's a beggar. here's the fork in the road. So we're supposed to ride through here. And we're supposed to come across a dam and a flooded cottage. Well, the cottage is flooded. I'm going to guess the dam broke.
Whoa, whoa.
What? No, it's still standing. Whoa! Well, it's standing, but the dam's standing, but the whole reservoir's full, which is not a bad thing. But if it rains like this all the time, yeah, this dam ain't gonna stop the water. That's for sure. Rest up, Sai. You deserve it, buddy. Also, how many of y'all are like, maybe it's just me, how many of y'all are the type that if you could just, you know, find somewhere to sit or have an umbrella or something, just sit or relax and just listen to rain like this? Because that's me. I do that.
Never again. I tried for it once. How did that end up?
Yeah, Henry can't swim, so we can't go too deep out there. Stuck. There we go. I thought I saw... Whoa, okay. It's like running through a jungle. Hang on. I could have sworn there was like a path I could walk on. Guess not. Alright, next. Fisherman's camp, cottage in the woods. Buried treasure? There's also a place there. Yeah, let's go check this out. Bahunowitz. Nice place. Let's see. But we're not here to stay. Oh, plague graves? Screw. Fuck that. Nope. We don't fuck with any kind of stuff related to the plague. Screw that. Yeah, nope. Yeah, nope. We don't even get near those graves. The shrine here. Yeah, we don't mess with those graves. Remember, remember, the Black Plague hit multiple times in Europe. Multiple times. And at its highest point, it did wipe out half of Europe. And while, granted, the plague wasn't spread from dead bodies or anything, but it doesn't matter because, well, yeah. Remember, the Black Plague was Black Death was spread by fleas. And, and mice. Mostly by fleas, though, because remember, the fleas would bite people, but they'd get on the mice. And rats. Fun fact, by the way, did you guys know during the Black Plague, there's actually, I don't remember where it was in Europe, but there was this spot in Europe, 2 spots actually, but the one I'm talking about is there was a spot where nobody got the plague. And it was because they bathed regularly. Like, the people were like, I think the town was like super religious, so they bathed like every 2 or 3 days, like every 3 or 4 days or something. And because of that, the fleas never got them. And so while the Black Death is killing everyone around them, this town is just like, yeah, we're fine. We're good. You discovered buried treasure. That's someone's grave. You discovered buried treasure. Maybe. Am I really gonna defile this grave for money? Of course I am! Oop. Whoa! 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 That... No kidding! Look at all that money! Like, we're talking the golden crucifix. Each one of those is worth over 1,000 groschen. What? Thank you, dear Lord, for this rich bounty. I will make good use of this, I promise. I mean, I've already got the best armor in the game, though, so... I'll figure out something to do with it. Abandoned Shepherd's Dugout. Hanged Man. Unfinished Chapel. Desecrated Spring. Burnt Down Mill. Beehives. Buried Stash. Defeated Wolf Pack. Ransacked Gamekeeper's Hut. Abandoned Shepherd's Dugout. So cool how there's so much stuff to do around here. All right, we're gonna ride here to Potowitz. Now remember, this town is occupied by Sigismund's forces. We can't stay here. Yeah, we're not... this is where I went on that rampage and murdered all those guys. We can't stay here. I want to go check out this scholar spot over here, though. So, this way, right?
Go, die.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Look at the fireflies.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Sir,
Confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
Sir, I can assure you that I have no stolen goods on me. In fact, if you don't mind, I will... I can explain that sword. I can explain that. I promise I can explain that. You see, I'm holding it for a friend. That would be the guard's response. He wouldn't buy that shit. He'd just throw a fireball at me immediately. That is exactly what he'd do. Oh, that's good. Okay, so if y'all recall, the Sword of St. Valentine thing was a quest we did where basically we made this weapon, and the guy basically tried to steal it from us. I didn't want to hand it over, but he took it from me, and then I killed him to get it back. I love how it says stolen and God knows where. No, I did? Yeah, I did add a visual effect for the fireball. Yes, I did. Did it go off at the right time? I'm hoping it did. Otherwise, I'll have to go correct it. But yes, The Sword of St. Valentine is technically stolen because I gave it to a thief and then I murdered the thief to get it back. So, semantics. Like it matters. Hello? Oh, it's fishing net. Well, thanks, Lich King. I honestly thought... Here's the thing. I wasn't planning that. I honestly thought that the stolen thing would be gone by now. That's why I was like, I will show you that I have nothing to hide. What the...
We can attest that it was under our possession first before being stolen. It is not stealing but reclaiming our stolen goods.
Correct, George. What is all this stuff? Well, it looks like there was a scholar, working. Or doing something here. Well, whatever he was doing, he's not doing it anymore. I'm gonna read this book I stole real quick. What is a focus? Probably, let's see. Oh, it's an axe. Human focus. Long-handed focus, a fast and agile weapon of the Hungarian raiders. It can pierce light armor or the skull of a good Christian. We can always make we can always remake the Sword of Sir Valentine. We can ditch the one that's counting as stolen and then just sell or make this one. All right. We got to get back to that town and do some robbing real quick while the sun's while the sun's down and the moon's out. Hopefully we can get there before the sun comes up. Yeah, I have no stolen goods. I can explain. Like that bit from Caiaphas Cain. I can explain. I can explain. That's cool, Bow and Terra. All right, let's rob these guys and do it quick. Now, if I were working on some special shoes, where would I put them? I don't need his cobbler kit. I need to find those cool fancy shoes he's working on. Or the ones that he's finished. Maybe he put them up here? Oh, shit! Quiet. That's the older brother, so let's just knock him out. That wasn't quiet at all. Shit. Where the hell are those boots? Oh, they're not on him either. Where are they? I'm kind of surprised. He yelped, so I'm kind of surprised his brother didn't hear him. Maybe they're in the bedroom. Got him. Okay, now just got to get that rosary. He said she wears the rosary during the day and takes it off at night. So my thought is, yeah, she doesn't. She keeps it on at all times except at night. Would it be terrifying if like open the door and it turns out one of them's got narcolepsy, so they're not sleeping? Or sorry, insomnia, not narcolepsy, insomnia. Okay. Gotta give this all back before I get caught.
Why is it barking so much?
I'm covered in dirt and mud, which sucks, but there ain't much I can do about it right now. Hey, get up.
When I tried to talk to Bahushka, she thought I was someone called Francis. Do you know who that is?
That was her husband, but he's long dead.
Then Bahushka must think her husband's still alive.
I told you she was a crackpot.
I've got everything.
You do? God's nails, you really did it.
Why wouldn't I?
I wasn't so convinced you'd succeed.
What to do now? Do you want me to plant it on him?
No. That is... leave it to me. Just give me the loot and I'll plant it on him myself.
Don't you think I should do it? If you're caught, you'll look like the thief. They'll drive you out of the village and you'll lose Ursula forever.
Not to worry. My master sometimes sends me to Pevets's, so no one will pay any attention to me.
What are you hoping to gain by this, then?
Ursula, of course.
You know very well that's not true.
What do you mean?
I spoke to her. Her father would never give you his blessing. She talked to him about it already. Ursula will never be yours.
Like I wouldn't know. I lost her the day I was born poor.
Then why did you get me to steal those things?
So I'd have enough to go to Kutenburg and train as a journeyman.
But if you leave now, everyone will connect you with the thefts. You'll never be able to come back here again.
I know. But if I stay here, I'll never be anything more than a poor labourer. This way, I have a chance to make something of my life.
Even at the price of losing Ursula?
You said yourself she'd never be mine.
Maybe. But this way, you'll never see her again. And she'll think of you for the rest of her life as a shameless thief. Is that what you want?
It'd be better never to see her again than to watch her day after day, knowing I can't even touch her. So you know the truth. What now?
You know what? I'm a good guy, so...
And if I gave you coin instead of those stolen things?
What? Why would you do that? You don't owe me anything. And besides, do you know how much I'd need?
Here you are.
You mean it?
Yeah.
Really? Jesus. Thank you. Thank you 1,000 times. I don't know how I'll ever pay you back.
Don't mention it.
I'll never forget you for this. On my word of honor, I'll have to repay you somehow. I don't have anything to give you, but I could teach you something. It's hard work being a hired hand. It teaches you to save your strength as much as possible.
That always comes in handy. But what am I to do with these stolen items?
Try Father Anthony. He'll see to it they get back to their rightful owners.
Cool. See, this is what I wish I could do more often. I got money, plenty of money. So giving people money to help them or to make problems go away is awesome. Also, apparently I'm wanted now. How did they connect the crimes back to me? Oh, wait. Wait. I remember. It's because it's because I probably gave them to Father Anthony, so they know I'm guilty. Well, time to get out of here. You will remember this day as the day you nearly caught Sir Henry of Skalitz. I did a good thing. I regret nothing. Now we go to Billany. Scene of an ambush. On the road, you see two armed men surrounded by the dead bodies of some villagers. The men are searching and robbing them. You saw them before they saw you.
That's mine.
What ho, gentlemen?
You really thought...
I'll get you!
In God's name!
I'll sort you out nicely.
Die!
Show your stuff!
Wretch!
Ow! Damn it! Ah! Okay, that hurt. Come on, let me get through. Ah!
You're no match for us, fucker.
No mercy!
Hey! Get him!
I've been waiting for you!
Die! I'm a master of the sword. Did I not mention that? I'm in bad shape. I am bleeding, and I'm bleeding externally and probably internally, too. And yeah, I'm not looking too good. I need to get patched up quick. Get my bandages. Alright, bandages are fixed. Fix all my armor. And my weapons. Ow. Alright, well, the good news is I'm bandaged. Still bleeding, still hurting. Because I think my head got cracked into. Yeah, my head's been injured. Bust out my healing potions. Oof, that's gonna take a minute to heal. That messed me up. There's apparently a random dude giving haircuts. Huh. Like in the woods, there's a random dude giving haircuts. I kind of want to see that. Don't y'all? Let's go meet the random man giving haircuts to people. The Midnight Barber. I don't think. Well, just says, look, there's a Huntsman's Lodge and there's a tailor. Or no, that's a tailor, not a barber. Why is there a tailor in the woods? Why is there a random ass guy doing tailor work in the woods? You know what? I don't think I want to know now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't think I want to know. The Midnight Barber would be funny. But no, it's actually someone like legit cutting people's hair in the wood, or sorry, making clothes in the woods. Odd.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, where is... Up there. We're going the wrong way. I do want to check out that pond, though. Might be something over there. Yeah, this way. That's true, Vim. Clean myself up, because I'm filthy. There we go. And now, me and my clothes are very clean. And that makes me look far more presentable. Unfortunately, to get my health back up, I chugged 4 flasks of schnapps. Which means in the next 20 seconds, I am probably going to be tipsy. I'm going to be, tiptoeing and waddling all over the place. Drunk off my ass. Yep, there it is.
You look like you're as drunk as a lord, Henry. Where did you get so wasted?
Oh, it's you. Now, I'm sorry that I didn't let you know.
That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3-1. Christ, what's the hold up?
Good day to you. Though I see your day is plenty merry already, eh?
Did you see a lad named Ranyak around here?
Aye. I suppose he was here. What about him?
Do you know where Ranyak is now?
No. But try asking the dice players.
How did Ranyek do at dice?
Terribly. He had the worst of luck. I almost felt sorry for him. He owed a lot of coin at the end of the night.
Are the dice players here?
That's them. And that the devil knows where they get. Take care, sir.
I love how he's like, hey, you must be having a good day already. Because I'm drunk. I'm drunk! You don't have an excuse.
The innkeeper said you were playing dice with Ranyek.
Henry, just point.
You know Ranyek? Then you must have a drink with us. A friend of Ranyek's is a friend of ours.
Thanks, but I'd rather know what happened to Ranyek.
Impatient, aren't you? We can take you to him right now if you want.
Where are we going?
To see Ranyek, of course.
Look, don't be angry, but if I'm coming with you, I want to know where we're going.
You don't trust us much, do you?
Of course not. I don't know you at all.
I get it. I just didn't want to tell you right away, lest you misunderstood. Ranyek's dead.
What? What do you mean, dead?
Well, he's passed on. We wanted to show you where it happened, at least.
What happened to him? Were any of you involved?
No, not at all. God forbid. Ranyek was a good man, but the way he went... Oh...
Bullshit. Ranyek only came here a few days ago, yet you talk about him like you've known him for years.
You make friends quickly playing dice, and we liked Ranyek right away.
Because you milked him dry, eh? Ranyek lost more than he had, so you beat it out of him. Am I right?
That's not what happened. I mean, he did lose a lot, but we never laid a hand on him. It was all his own doing.
So what happened to him?
Can we just give this man credit that Henry is wobbling on his feet, flailing his arms around, pointing at this guy, making fist gestures and all that stuff. And this guy is straight-faced, just like, yeah, no, I'm just going to talk to this guy normally.
He drowned in shit.
Are you... you fucking serious?
That's not funny at all. When it was clear he had no way to settle his debt, he started looking for a way to run. We've seen this shit before, so we kept an eye on him. He tried saying he was hungry, thirsty, needed to get some air. Finally, he said he needed to dump a load. We didn't want to watch him shit himself, so we let him go. We waited outside the privy so he couldn't fuck off. But the bastard tried to flee the other way. He climbed through the hole, under the boards, and right into the shit pit. We went around the back, thinking he'd pop out. But he never made it.
Didn't you try to help him?
No. There were bubbles coming out in one place for a while, but then, well, he was gone. He owed us a lot, but we're not wading through shit for it.
Where exactly did he drown? I reckon I'll have to pull him out.
I really don't envy you.
Great.
The shit pit is back there, behind the inn.
Great. Just great. Well, thankfully I've got clothes I can get dirty, but I'm gonna have to go to get a bath after this. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Can't believe it.
Ugh, this is disgusting.
Oh, God. Okay. I thought it was further back. No, it's... Oh, my God. Wow. So, in modern days, we would call this a biohazard? But, like... Are you... Pun not intended, are you shitting me? Like... You just keep this back here? Like, Amina, your family, Amina, your family's dealt with pigs before. Like, is this Is this normal? Like, what is this? Like, good God, how, like, yeah, why is it more than That's not mud, Amina. That's not mud. Pigs can't sweat. Oh. I didn't know that. They're not, no, Amina. Yeah, hun, that's, Amina, that's shit. All of that. Yeah, that's manure. All of it. That house. Okay, well.
Ugh. What stink.
Ugh, this is nasty. Ugh. The salt. No, Mike, this is manure. All of this. It's mud, manure, and human feces.
Ugh, this is disgusting. Do I really have to do this? Ugh. It's a good thing Capon can't see me right now. Oh, God. What have I done to deserve this? What the fuck is swimming in here?
Jesus. Ugh. Oh, God, I hate this. I hate this so damn much.
Oh, I want to go to the bath.
Did you hear? Did y'all hear how sad that sounded? I was so depressed. I want to go to the baths. Oh, that was such perfect delivery. It's just like, you know who it reminds me of? Hold on. Hey, Andrea. Some dude died trying to crawl out of a, out of a privy, and he died in the shit pile, and we gotta find him. Hang on. You know who that voice delivery reminded me of? Hold on. Hang on, let's see if I can get it. Because it's got the exact same delivery. Y'all check this out. You know who it reminds me of? That I want to go to the baths. It sounds just like this.
Fresh air upon my skin is like the flensing daggers of 1,000 menial urchins going at a sack of potatoes. My existence is fraught with false and pointless angst in the midst of this disgusting reality. The light burns, for I have never been worthy to one. I'm sad. It's too bright. I want to go back in the box.
I want to go back in the box. I'm sad. It's too bright. I love Corvus and text-to-speech. All right, let's find this dude.
Kurva, something's moving over there.
I've a
Kurva. It's a man. And he has a bow. That's Raniek. How the fuck did he get here?
Wait, did I get him?
fuck is swimming in here?
Oh, grab body. This is all sewage, basically. Ugh. I got him. I got him. You know. Oh. I was gonna say, you know what? For someone who died in raw sewage, you look pretty good. No, he doesn't. Remember how they said he drowned? Look at his eyes and his lips. Can y'all see? See how they're blue? Yeah. That's a really good detail. Yeah, he's pale and his lips and his eyes are blue. Because he suffocated. Like, literally, when you can't breathe, your lips start to turn blue because you're not getting any oxygen. So the man literally suffocated. On shit, but still, he drowned. So, Okay. God, I probably smell awful. You can, I hate it. You can actively see the heat or like the smog coming off of the sewage. I hate it here. Get me out of here. I hate it. Ugh. Never be clean. I'll never be clean. I'll never be clean. Okay, we're good. No more of that. No more of that. Instead, let's go beat the shit out of the guys. No pun intended. Let's go beat up the guys who made us crawl through that.
I'm at your service, sir.
Not another step. God, what a stench. So, did you find him?
I did.
And the bow?
There it is. Probably got wet in there, but once it's dried and waxed, it could work again.
And even if it doesn't, I'll be happy if it just stops stinking. I'll say.
Are we even?
Aye. You know where to find us.
My God! Oh, come on!
Are you gonna make me bury him? Oh, come on. Why didn't you make me do that before? Okay. Fine, let me go back and bury his dumbass. Even though the job's done, let me go bury him. Fine, Also, why? Wait, why? There are pigs here. They'll eat him. Pigs eat anything, like Amina said. Why do I... whatever.
Rest in peace.
Requiesca in pace. Okay, now I need to find a bathhouse. Unfortunately, the nearest bathhouse is probably back in Kutenburg. So, great. Oh, I'm right next to Kutenburg. Okay. Fine by me. Let's just... God, I need a bath.
My respect.
I'm gonna get a bath, and I'm gonna get a haircut. Because I've earned it. After literally going through, after literally being put through the shittiest day of my life, pun intended, I deserve it, damn it.
I apologize.
Listen, I've had a very bad day. I have had a very bad day. Probably the worst day of all days. I'm having a bad day. So I'm going to drink my sorrows for a bit. And then I'm going to want a bath. While you're at it, you can clean my armor too.
What?
What's going on?
Careful.
With him. You should have fucking stayed out of it.
Oh, a fight?
Did you do that?
Is it a fight? I like fights.
Hurt anyone else? Come on then.
Oh! Oh!
Shame on you.
Christ.
Hey?
Stop beating him. Fucking sorry.
Why did you do
Go
that?
fuck yourself.
That's mad, man. Why'd he do it?
My God!
May we never talk of this again.
Agreed.
Not a mirror of what this day put on us.
Well for you.
Agreed.
Hey, these days, no one's ever really safe. That hit home.
Ooh!
This is unbelievable.
Hey.
Ooh! Andrea, didn't you just put 5 copper on the dude who just got knocked out?
Come to your senses yet?
Yeah, I'm out 5 coppers. Anyway, yeah, I've had a very bad day.
Got the gall to show your face here, you sod. After what you got up to last time.
I came to apologize.
Apologies are no good to me. Pay for the damages and get out.
What would I pay for? You should be glad I even came to say sorry.
Jug of what?
Welcome, sir.
I need service.
Body is in.
Certainly.
I need a hot bath and my clothes washed.
I need a hot bath and my clothing cleaned.
Excellent.
Here.
I'll gladly pay you.
Great.
I need more than an hour. Just, okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go get my hair cut.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you. I'm gonna get my hair cut. I've earned that too.
I apologize.
I'm in need of your services, Master Barber.
All right, and then do we want a beard? Not really. Henry doesn't really look good with a beard, I don't think.
Happy to be of service.
There we go.
Christ! Pardon me.
All right, we're done now. But apparently, from what I've
Body
heard,
cleaned, clothes cleaned, memory cleaned.
memory will never be cleaned. Sadly, that memory will be stuck with me for a long, long time. Because that's my job. I'm the guardian of memory, so while the rest of y'all will forget, I will never forget. I will never forget. It'll creep back in like a shadow at high noon. When I least expect it, it'll be right there, haunting me. Fun fact, by the way, all these doors you keep seeing around here that we have to open, these are there to protect the city. They're there to protect the city from danger. In case it gets attacked or something. Protector of Kutenburg. Huh. I have to check that out. Look at all these forge spots that I didn't know about. A trader, which I kind of already knew about. But look at all this stuff. Another armorer. Look at all these cool things we can check out around here.
Gepriesen sei der Herr. What do you need?
Sign me up for the tournament.
I cannot, Heinrich. After what you did, you cannot.
Sign me up.
I cannot, Heinrich.
What?
After what you did, you cannot participate for some time.
When is the next?
The day after.
Wait, what did I do?
Sign me up.
I cannot, Heinrich.
What did I do? I literally don't remember.
I'd like to learn.
Warum nicht?
I want to.
Good. Pole arm. It's advanced. Aber genug. Los geht's. Excuse me?
I genuinely don't know what I did. Okay, well. Guess there won't be any tournaments for a while. Also, apparently there's a thing like the Protector of Kutenburg I want to go check out. Well, let's just move on with the story. I don't know why they're upset at me, but oh well. Time to get moving. Why can't I oh, right. Hang on, let me get out of here. Okay, now I should be able to fast travel, right? Yep. There's an agitated man on the road ahead, looking this way and that, but when he sees you, he breaks into a relieved smile as if he was waiting for you.
About time. I'm glad you came. I was starting to think I was in the wrong place. I've done everything just as we discussed. Tell his lordship we'll get things started the day after tomorrow.
Good tidings indeed.
Indeed. How many men does Riddle propose to take in the end?
He'll be taking 10.
All right. I'll get weapons for him. Old Luke has been taken care of. Blabbed everything he did. Where are we gathering?
Behind the church.
The church? The church in the woods? Who the fuck are you?
I'm from Riddle, aren't I?
Oh, yeah. From Riddle. And I'm the bleeding Virgin Mary then, eh?
Well, I tried.
There's no escape!
Well, you're lost.
That. I'll rip your arse open. No, you don't.
Next.
Show your stuff.
Show what you're made of. Bad luck.
Come on, Henry, say it.
Taste my steel.
Not that. Come on.
Victory or death.
Come on, Henry.
Victory or death.
Henry.
There's no escape.
Hey, fuck that.
Die, you wretch.
There's no escape.
Well, I wanted him to say the whole, I feel quite hungry, but he didn't. Oh well. I don't need their stuff, though. I've got plenty of money.
Go!
Well, that was interesting. Honestly, if they just let me go, they wouldn't have died, but oh well. Stupid is as stupid does, I guess. Again, I was kind of put on the spot, and I'm like, uh-oh, what do I do?
Charles Darwin guided our blade.
Basically, yes. Like, 400 years before he was born. I'm pretty sure there's a combat arena around here. Heck yeah, there is. Wait, hold on. What was that book called? All right, let me sit down and read this.
How the fuck is this possible?
What'd that book say? Punches, kicks, and a few slaps.
Why is this all sticky?
Yeah, I feel that, Delta. I do. Just look everywhere, or buy them from the machines.
Discombobulate.
I can't.
All right.
I would kill for some meat.
You're not alone. If I wanted to fast, I might as well go to the monastery.
What would you do there?
Excuse me.
Unless they needed a scarecrow.
What will you do now?
We'll give it some thought and see. In some monastery in Sassa, there was some monk who just loved meat. So he had the cellar filled with meat.
I don't think there's someone I can talk to upstairs or something. I don't know how to get to the second floor. Let's look around.
Pigs might swim. How long did that work out for him?
What do I know? It might still be there.
There it is. The man, the myth, the legend, Jan Žižka.
You said you...
As the last.
Well...
Why do you kill?
Well, maybe I'll...
Anyway, that's fine. And?
Tell me...
Well, he...
But you...
Yeah, you drop...
Where can...
At the...
Did you...
Yeah,
You think...
look.
I'll go over...
What big was Slav?
I already found Matthew. We can forget about him.
Why?
It seems he's taken a liking to robbing and has his own band now. They tried to get me too.
Oh, I told you he was a fucker. Too bad. He could have come in handy. He was good at his trade.
What about the rest?
You already found Janos and Ada. Why can I tell you where...
Ah. In that case, I've already found Raniek too.
Oh, and where is he? Is he somewhere playing dice again?
He drowned.
What? Drowned? Where?
In shit. He was trying to escape through a latrine.
I told him he was going to end up in deep shit because of his gambling. But for it to come to this,
Thanks. I'll go and look for them.
That may sound like a
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. I'll go look for it. I just told you that one of your buddies drowned in one of the most horrible mind-warping ways. And just, thanks. I'll go look for him. Henry, come on, buddy. Show a little bit of tact. You're not stupid. A goof, yes, but you're not stupid.
I'm looking for...
What?
So you...
Someone close to...
What exactly?
Man, and he had...
Wait, wait. Dude got an arrow in his head and it made him invincible. Are you... what?
An arrow in the head? An invincible? Yeah, sounds to me like you're yanking my pizzle.
I haven't finished, and I'm not yanking your pizzle. Listen, once, he got shot in the head with an arrow, and survived. But that's not all. He completely changed. From a lame fumbler who couldn't hold a knife without cutting himself, he turned into an unbeatable warrior. All thanks to that arrow. It was a blessing from God.
All right, let's say I take your word for it.
I'll get
it. Didn't.
It was,
and
that's
Okay, so sorry, I'm skipping this because I see I see two things with this. Either this is supposed to be a JoJo reference and the guy got a hit with a stand arrow, or they're making a reference to the real life incident where a dude took a railroad spike to the brain, survived, but it drastically changed his personality. I'm not sure which one they're going with here. Probably not a JoJo reference, honestly. But yes, we have... I don't remember his name, but he was a real guy who took a railroad spike through his chin, like through the soft palate. Okay, so just below his chin, in his throat or like neck area, it went through there and up into his brain. He survived, but it messed up his brain and changed his personality. Yes, Phineas Gage. Thank you. That's him. Phineas Gage. Yeah. And Gage went on to live a good life. Again, drastically changed, but a good life. So, yeah. Excuse me. And look at all these little towns I didn't know about. All this cool stuff, too. Wow, a lot of cool stuff to check out. Woodcutter camp with wolves. Clogged well. Fallen barrels. A barn. Canal under the walls. Yeah, I know about that. Kutenburg gallows. A sunken chest. A love nest. A hidden ladder. I'm half expecting one of them to be like, oh, it's an altar, or oh, there's a cool sword here, something like that. That'd be cool. All right, let's go back to Grund. Yes. That is correct, Delta Zero. And yeah, Lich King is correct. Yeah, He had no inhibitions. He was crass to the point of being rude, and he was fearless and impulsive. Yep. And he was lazy as hell too. Changed from being a very dedicated hard worker. So yeah, it messed him up. Bohuta! 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 Wake up! Wake up! Oh. Oh. Wake up! Wake up!
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Now and forever.
Excuse me, are you Behuta by any chance?
That's right, I am. If you're here to right old wrongs, be my guest. God knows I deserve it.
I don't need to right any wrongs. The devil sent me to see if you would rejoin his band.
He is free, and he still hasn't learned. Anyway.
Out of context. That sounds so disturbing. Out of context. Yeah, the devil has sent me to join his see if you want to join his band. He's free? And he still hasn't learned? I mean, okay, context. The leader of this gang is the Dry Devil, which is why it's so funny to me. Without context, it's like we're talking about, oh yeah, Satan is free and wants you to join his group of outlaws.
Hey, tell him I'm definitely not going back to that life.
Why don't you want to go back?
I want to reform myself, to redeem myself before the Lord God, and to earn his absolution.
After,
there is
Delta.
No way to do
After.
that if I am.
I'd like to find the rest of the
Just Ranyek.
I've already found Ranyek. He's dead.
May the Lord.
Are you not surprised at all?
Not in the slightest.
I'll be on my way.
Hold on. While you're here, we can pray.
Satan wants you to join his band. What is this? A Jack Black movie?
We can. Though I don't know if it'll help anything.
Every soul can be reformed if it so desires and sincerely repents of its sins.
Hear, hear. Hear, hear.
Look at me. I used to kill, drink, spend nights with whores, but I learned that it was the wrong way, and now I'm trying to make amends.
Why all of a sudden?
Come pray with me and I'll tell you. Hey, how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But if you came to the Devil's Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway?
I trust Žižka to know what he's doing. He knows the devil pretty well.
Žižka is slightly less of a bastard than the devil. I don't know how he can stand him. The ends justify the means, I suppose. When your neck is on the line, you'd better be sure those two bastards are worth it.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
At my brother's grave.
Hey, telling.
Well, here we are.
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubienka told me about you both.
Aye, we were in the band together, but the priest was kind enough to let me bury him here.
Was that important to you?
It was. When Slavek was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know what to do. Father Havel put a roof over my head and showed me a completely different life than I had known before then. Together with my brother, I buried my past here and vowed over his grave that I would never harm another living soul.
This is where you want to pray for the devil?
Here is where I found reconciliation and peace of mind. Where else should I pray for the devil to find his own?
Let's get to it then. Would you like to start?
Aye, but it's Latin, so listen carefully and repeat after me.
Pater Noster, key isn't careless, sanctify cater or no man's tomb. Adventure ad rectum to whom, fate voluminous to her, seek it, inhale it, enter her. Your turn now.
That is not how you say that.
You're saying it wrong. Listen. It goes like this. Pater Noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra.
All right, I know the rest. Panem most room. Quote idi.
Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimittimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo.
Why am I losing reputation for this? I get that I'm kind of humiliating him, but I'm still saying the prayer. Also, I don't speak Latin, so I don't know which prayer that was.
Amen. I know it too. That's all I can do for the devil, so you'd better get going now, eh?
Wish I could... I don't know which prayer that was. Oh yeah, they're rough, Delta, but you'll figure it out. Just listen for the sounds. I mean, okay, sure, I was showing him up, but it's kind of disrespectful to screw up the prayer. If you don't know it, just say you don't know it. Maybe it was the Lord's Prayer in Latin. Pater Nostra. Because I saw terra, which means earth, so maybe it's on earth as it is in heaven. I don't know.
He will remember this, and may repay in kind if opportunity arises.
Probably, yes. And if he does, great. Every time I hear, like, when I hear Latin in this game, Latin is a cool language, but at the same time, it's so confusing. Like, I honestly, like, I'm not surprised. Not everyone could speak it back then, but every time I hear it, I'm like, good God, this sounds like, I feel like I'm going to swallow or bite my own tongue when I keep trying to, when I think about it. Inveniam viam at faciam. I shall either find a way or make one. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. Dum spiro, spero. While I breathe, I hope. And then my personal favorite, Erectus Mundo. What's so funny about Biggest Dickus? What's a joke name, sir? I have a very good hidden worm named Biggest Dickus. I'm sorry, that scene will never not be funny to me. Alright, here's Old Lota. And we want to go... We want to keep... I'm curious what that is. What is this? An interesting sight. I'll be the judge of that.
Always remember to bring a pistol or shotgun into the bathroom in case there's a roach the size of a house cat.
Jesus Christ, what Fallout world are you in that the roaches are the size of a house cat? I mean, I agree with you, but I'm also wondering where in the world you are. Australia? Actually, everything in Australia can kill you or is the size of a house cat. Who am I kidding? You found it? What is it, Lich King?
Whoa.
You don't have to give me the whole translation, just what's it called? Because all prayers in Catholicism have a name.
Quick!
Whoa! Whoa, this is a smithy. Maybe they can sell my... Maybe I can sell my stuff here. Hey, Guillemon. Run, it's Fairy King Oberon. Oh, God, no. I hope not. Are you kidding me? The Fairy King? Well, actually, Oberon's okay. It's his wife that's scary. His wife is the scary part.
God give you health, sir.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Titania is scary. Okay, it was the Latin pronunciation of the Lord's Prayer. Cool. Wait, what time is it in game? Oh, it's still early in the morning. Sir? Sir, I need to... Sir?
Huh?
Sir, Well, fuck you too, then. I'm just gonna use your forge anyway. I don't have any of my stuff. Remember, in the Fae, you don't mess with Oberon, and you definitely don't mess with Queen Titania. Actually, in the Feywilds, just don't mess with anyone. Don't mess with anyone in the Feywilds. Better yet, stay out of the Feywilds. It's a silly place. Don't go there.
Greetings.
What do you have?
What do you have for sale? Ah, I see. You've got nothing. Actually, no. No, you've got some things. You have leather. No. Of course not. Oh, I'm not surprised. That's fine. I was thinking he'd have cow leather or something, but he does not. It's fine. He does have some pommels, though, which is good. Now, sir, I'm about to make you a very, very wealthy man. There you go. All right. Now, south from here into the forest. At least I think it's south. I'm not sure. Let me check. Roughly.
Go.
I wish I could learn blacksmithing. That'd be so cool just to make knives and stuff. Or swords one day. I wish I could do that, but there's nowhere around here I can learn how to work a forge.
Go.
Like those, it's one of those hobbies that, you know, you gotta find out about it. And hope that there are people nearby who can teach you.
Quick.
Whoa.
Some ruins. Oh. Looks like the remains of an old tower or a small fort. Yeah, I don't play Fate Grand Order, sorry. I know who Artoria is from it, but that's about it. Interesting sight. What's so interesting about it?
We've been here for a while, and we only took the best cuts, left the rest to rot. What a waste. Fucking poachers.
Hmm. Let's see. Wait, this isn't a fort. This is like... looks like a bridge or maybe something? A wall, maybe? Hmm. Look at all the ants. Look, they actually animated them. Granted, it's just a moving pattern, but it is pretty cool. You can see all the ants on there. Hmm. Did they drop a tree on a deer? I just noticed they dropped a tree on it. They literally cut down the tree. Yeah, no, they cut down a tree and it fell on top of a deer. Wow. Impressive, but also, what the hell, man? There is such a thing as overkill when it comes to animals. All right, next, I want to check out this old massive tree, Mark. You not have your shield augment, Delta? By this point, you should have a shield augment so you can take less damage. Yeah, don't go hunting rabbits with a cannon. Didn't find it. Go find it. Like, I'm not saying cheat, but go get a guide and go find your shield augment. You don't have your shield augment, you're going to die and you're going to hate the game. And also, if you don't find it, then I'm literally just going to point at you and say, that's on you then. You should have gotten the shield augment. Where's the shield augment? Look it up. There's three versions of it. I don't remember off the top of my head. Oh. A poacher's hideout, you say? I'm willing to bet those are the guys who murdered that animal. Come on. Time to go take out the trash. And I'm not using my hammer for this one. No, no. They get my best. Because I want to kill them quickly. Aha! So this is where they poach everything and hide all the pieces. Boar kidneys, ew. Boar rump, that's shoulder. Boar rump or butt. So like pork butt or pork rump is the shoulder. Deer meat, deer loin, pelts, everything. Wow. Poaching assholes. I'm gonna come kill you now. You should, Vim. It's so good. I have a full playthrough of it on my YouTube. If you want to see me stream it. It was great. I had a great time. Anyway, let's go murder some poachers. Fear me, poaching assholes.
So the vampire claimed the fairy had to obey him, because he made her his thrall with a bite. The fairy claims he has to obey her, because he ate food without permission.
I know this story. I know the story. And they both go to a lawyer who basically says, "Congratulations, you're both married." Yeah, congratulations on your marriage. I know that joke. Good.
Fuck! I can't see it.
Get.
Show what you're made of.
So were your dogs.
For the cross!
These idiots literally saw a dude in full plate mail coming toward them and thought, yeah, no, we could take him. Idiots. The both of you.
Two more names to the kill count of overconfidence.
Correct. And nothing of value was lost in their deaths. Now then, let's go check out whatever that weird thing is that I saw. This, what's it called? A old massive tree. This is a humble little town or village. Well, actually, what would you call this? Oh, it's a mill. Okay, I was about to say, it's not a town. It's not a village. It's only got like 2 houses in it. And no, it's a Miller family, so... Fiddle! Yeah. They played us like a damn fiddle!
Quick, go!
Oh, we're going into the deep woods. Nature is so beautiful. It's a shame that it hates me. Easy, girl. A wolf hunting spot. Now, I thought that meant that the wolves hunt here, but no, it means someone here is hunting wolves. Hmm. Holy. That is a big tree. Wow. That is a big damn tree. Holy cow. It's already forming ash and moss on it, so we know it's old. Huh. What's this? Are you shitting me?
Someone left a straw hat here.
Yeah. About that hat. If that's what I think that is... An odd straw hat I found lying under an old tree. I have a strange feeling about it. It seems to carry with it the will of those who wore it before me. Are you shitting me? That is a One Piece reference. That is a One Piece reference. I love it. That's a One Piece reference. Because Luffy's straw hat was a gift from red-haired Shanks. And Luffy firmly believes that the will of Shanks goes with him with that hat on. Yeah, that's a One Piece reference. I approve. That's a really good reference. Just as soon as I saw the hat sitting there, I was like, oh, son of a bitch. So come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Compass left behind, it'll only slow us down. Your heart will be your guide. Take the sails and raise the helm. That legendary place at the end of the map reveals it's only legendary until someone proves it real. Let's see. There we go. The tree with the ash and the moss, how the two paint the tree might be... You think so? Oh shit, you right. Oh shit, you right. Huh. You might be onto something, Vim. That's still a really cool reference, though. I approve. I'm not the biggest One Piece fan, but I do understand the kind of, like, I understand the impact that it's had on people. What do you think the One Piece is? Oh, the One Piece is the friends we made along the way. That's what it is. That's the One Piece. Because the One Piece is real, and it's the friends we made along the way. Don't get mad at me all you want. You know I'm right. All right, let's see. Next, one last thing I want to do. The woodcutter camp with the wolves. Because wolf attacks like that normally have dens nearby. And the wolf dens normally have stuff in them. So I want to go check that out. Speaking of wolves. Wolf, 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 wolf. Bad dog. Bad dog. Yeah, that's what I thought. Even the mightiest wolf can't take a kick to the face. And I would know, because people have jokingly said that a wolf is my spirit animal, and I took a knee to the face once. No joke. My little brother and I used to practice kickboxing when we were kids. During one of our sparring matches, my brother, and again, I'm 4 years older than my brother, so I was a lot bigger than him. My brother grabbed my head and kneed me right in the eye. Like, he pounded me. So, like, knee to eye. Blackened my eye for like a week. And, yeah, I wasn't seriously hurt, but at that point I was like, yeah, no. I need to be more afraid of my little brother. But we're cool. We've always been cool. As y'all know, he's married now, and his daughter was born about a week or two ago. So I'm an uncle, and Isla is her name. So it's like I told some other friends that I have, I'm like, it's gonna take some getting used to being called an uncle. Yeah, Isla. It's spelled I-S-L-A, but the S is like silent, so it's Isla. That's not a wolf, that's a dog. Oh, wild dog. Stop it. Bad dog. Oh shit, that dog killed a wolf. He was, because the dog's muzzle's covered in blood, and that wolf is dead. So I'm guessing the wolf attacked the woodcutters and probably killed them, and the dog killed the wolf. Yep. Yep. One brave man and his axe. He fought one off. The other one killed him. And then when it came down here, the dog got it. Yeah, that wild dog was... Oh. Was that another one? Yeah, no, this woodcutter was, like, living with... had wild dogs around him. They must have finished off the wolf pack. Or number of wolves. Wait, we still got wolves. You can growl at me all you want. I'm the alpha here. Also, remember everyone, the alpha and beta thing is stupid. That's not how wolves work. The pack alpha the real pack alpha in a family, in a pack of wolves, is the father. You know, the dad. It's the leader of the pack. But this whole alpha wolf, beta wolf thing is fucking stupid. We've talked about this before. It's not real. It's pseudoscience. Yep. Nothing to show for it. The whole place was attacked by wolves. What the dog doing? Kicking my ass. That's what Sif does. Kicks your ass. Doesn't even have a... Well, I guess it makes sense he wouldn't have a door here. Well, I'm very tired. I've been walking around for a while, so I'm asleep now. Yeah, if the rain was coming down like it is in the game, I would fall asleep in no time. I love the sound of rain when you're sleeping. All right. It's been raining for 8 hours. Wow. All right. All right, it stopped. All right, we're going to mount up on Pebbles. We're going to ride back to the Devil's Den, and then we're going to save for the night. Come on, Pebbles. Let's go, girl. You know, while I'm there, while we're at the Devil's Den, we can make you some new horseshoes. Some racing horseshoes. Let's go. Giddy up. Slightly shabby man, nothing remarkable about him. He's just standing there alone and hasn't seen you yet.
Hey, you there. Who do we have here now? You look familiar. Aren't you with the Yablonets gang? You've wandered a long way from your patch, fella. This is our turf.
I don't belong to any gang.
No? Well, in that case, now I remember where I saw you. I saw you fighting in the town. Henry. Henry of, it is you.
Really? You go to tournaments?
Indeed I do.
Oh.
Best tournament butchery ever.
Huh.
You pile them up into a green heap like writhing snakes.
Eh?
Oh, aye. You're a tough fella.
Thanks. I'd love to have an ale with you sometime. You seem like a fine bunch. But I really have to get going. I need to sort something out.
Course you do. And show up at another tournament sometime. It's not the same without your fancy stuff.
All right. I'll go and give them all another drubbing.
Ha ha! Can't wait. We wolves will always be rooting for you. See you, champ.
And this is why you want to fight in the tournaments, because there will be sometimes where you'll get these random encounters where people will know who you are. Like one guy at one point told me, he's like, I know you. I made a fortune betting on you. He's like, you're going to come back, right? So again, you want to fight in the tournaments because people will know who you are and they'll respect that. Fun fact, by the way, you guys should look up the Hardcore Henry experience. Hardcore mode gives you no map, so you have to talk to people to find out where you are. There's no quick saving. There's none of that stuff. Death is permanent, and there's a number of debuffs you can give yourself. And there are some people who will literally play through this entire game. Well, they played through the first one with all of the debuffs on hardcore difficulty and did it all in one life. No thanks. Nah. Trying to find where's who we're supposed to be talking to. Yeah, they call it that. It is a reference to the movie of the same name. Yeah, that's intentional. Oh, wait, I forgot. Andrea asked why he's called the Dry Devil. Hold on. There he is. Originally named Henryk Hivovsky of Kunstadt, he was a fierce and fearless soldier who became famous as a robber knight during the Moravian Margraviate Wars, in which he repeatedly raided Austria in 1401 and 1402, continuing even after the first capture of the Bohemian king in Vienna. Only after the escape of Wenceslaus IV did the Austrian Duke Albrecht lose patience, and so in 1404, he marched on Jeanmot with 12,000 soldiers, supported by another 12,000 soldiers of Sigismund of Luxembourg. However, The Dry Devil knew about the campaign. When the enemy troops stood in front of the town, it was already fortified, and with substantial help from his friend Jan Sokol of Lamberg, he repelled the attack. It should be noted that a dysentery epidemic, which had spread among the enemy to such an extent that both enemy nobles were infected, also contributed greatly to this. Albrecht IV of Austria even died of the disease. And so, the Dry Devil continued to pillage and plunder. Eventually, however, even Wenceslaus IV ran out of patience and had Henjek imprisoned in 1407. He was soon released, but he did not enjoy his freedom very long, for he died in 1408. I can see you while you sleep. Alright, he's out like a light. We can't wake him. Yeah, we have to wait. Oh well. Alright, we will save here. I have seen the movie. I think it's good. Alright, that's going to do it for tonight, everybody. We're not going to raid anyone tonight. Hope you all had fun regardless. With that said... hold on a minute. With that said, I've been Zaruk Windcaller. It's been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain all of you. Hope you had a wonderful time. I will see you all tomorrow. And remember that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Never trade them for anything. All right. Love you guys. See y'all later. Bye-bye.